Kilo 2 Bravo. Jarhead, what the fuck's going on? Did any of you see anything?
No enemy movement.
Right, I want eyes on them. I want eyes on the waddy. If anything moves, I'll fucking smash it. Hey lads, let's fucking go.
Hi everyone, I'm Johnny, and today we're taking a look at Kilo 2 Bravo, also known as Kajaki. This is a personal favorite of mine, an incredibly well-told, realistic, true story involving a small unit of British soldiers in what would be the longest day of their lives. Spoiler alert, I will be talking about the real event. Kajaki covers a single-day event. The Kajaki Dam incident took place September 6, 2006. Kajaki Dam is located in the Helmand province of Afghanistan, and British troops, notably soldiers of the 3rd Battalion Parachute Regiment, were garrisoned in the area to protect the adjacent village. The incident would kick off when a sniper team moved to engage Taliban in the area, and Lance Corporal Hale stepped on a mine. Ultimately, 4 mines would be detonated, 1 soldier would be killed, and 7 seriously injured. The majority of the film will focus on a handful of men and their attempts to administer field medicine and evacuate their injured comrades from a Soviet minefield, left over from the Soviet-Afghan War. Hundreds of thousands of mines were used during the war, many of which are still littered about the countryside today. Some background on the conflict. British forces first entered Afghanistan in 2001 as part of an American-led coalition, which would see the Taliban regime collapse in the same year. British forces would remain as part of the International Security Assistance Force, or ISAF, to help with the country's redevelopment. In 2006, the ISAF reorganized under NATO, and British troops were primarily deployed to the Helmand province, a Taliban stronghold. Here the British would suffer most casualties out of their total of 457, including Ministry of Defense civilians. Casualties in Afghanistan did not come from set-piece battles, but rather improvised explosives, hit-and-run attacks, suicide attacks, and mines. By 2010, UK troop numbers reached their peak, with around 10,000 troops deployed across Afghanistan. By February 2010, the British death toll in Afghanistan exceeded that of the Falklands War. Britain fought in Afghanistan for 13 years, with the last combat troops leaving the country on October 26, 2014, though soldiers would stay on for years later to train Afghan forces. Britain's first conflict in Afghanistan was in 1839, after which the British faced a new costly conflict nearly every decade. Afghanistan is known for its hazardous mountainous terrain, desert conditions, harsh winters, and fanatical clan loyalty. Afghanistan is often called the graveyard of empires. Kajaki is an excellent testament to the atmosphere of Afghanistan. Filmed in Jordan, it captures the dust, heat, and unforgiving landscape, where the land and nation's history in the form of mines and fanaticism is trying to kill you. In many war films, explosions are often part of any background during a set-piece battle. However, a good director and good writing can make such an explosion an entire movie. An explosion can be more than an instant in battle. It can be a life-changing moment for dozens of men. It can further lead to many complex actions. Combat medicine requires logistics, planning, communication, and triage, things usually truncated or ignored in Hollywood movies. One of the movie's greatest credits is the number of excellent yet relatively unknown actors. It's one of the best blends of quality acting and believable soldiering you'll find in any movie. The dialogue is spot on, the actions are believable. There is no added drama in the movie, no music. The men move like they are hot, they sweat, they get dirty, they move like their packs are heavy. The dialogue when the men are problem-solving shows a great level of realistic professionalism and compassion. The movie is quite gritty, detail is given to the wounds and injuries. There are some fantastic and disturbing details such as falling blood from a soldier being airlifted. The film does do good justice to all the real men involved in the incident. Many went on to do some incredible things despite their injuries. So do stick around in the credit sequence if watching the movie, as the real soldiers will be briefly introduced. Alright, I'm Johnny. Thanks for watching. Do check out Kajaki. I can't say this movie will be for everyone, but if you're interested in the real dangers soldiers face on such battlefields, this is about as good as it gets aside from a documentary. Anyway, like, subscribe, and all that stuff. But most importantly, do take care and have a nice rest of your day.